Welcome to Bright Star. Today we're taking you back to 1974 with Happy Days, the beloved sitcom that defined a generation. Set in the 1950s, join Richie Cunningham, Fonzie, and the rest of the gang as they navigate life, love, and friendship in Milwaukee. We'll dive into the show's iconic moments, share behind-the-scenes trivia, and catch up with the cast to see where they are today. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun facts and updates on your favorite classic TV shows. Ron Howard played Richie Cunningham. Ron Howard's portrayal of Richie Cunningham on Happy Days remains one of the most beloved and quintessential performances in television history. As the wholesome, earnest, and well-meaning teenager from 1950s America, Howard captured the essence of youthful optimism and moral integrity. His ability to blend humor with heart created a relatable and charming character, one that embodied the ideal of the all-American boy next door. Howard's natural charisma and authenticity made Richie the heart of Happy Days, and his chemistry with co-stars like Henry Winkler, the Fonz, brought a unique dynamic that contributed to the show's enduring success. Even after leaving the series, Howard's legacy as Richie remains one of the most iconic roles in television. Birth date, March 1st, 1954. Current age, Ron Howard is currently 70 years old. He continues to influence the entertainment industry as a highly successful director and producer. While Howard's early fame came from acting, particularly as Richie Cunningham, he transitioned into an acclaimed director and producer. His directorial work has earned him 2 Academy Awards, making him one of Hollywood's most versatile and respected talents. Ron Howard began his career as a child actor, most notably playing Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show. This early experience helped shape his professional approach and eventually led to his breakthrough role as Richie Cunningham, the character that made him a household name during the 1970s. Richie Cunningham in Happy Days marked a turning point in Howard's career. The character became a symbol of innocence and the idealistic American teen, resonating with audiences for 10 seasons. Howard's portrayal helped cement the show's status as a cultural phenomenon of its time. Ron Howard was born in Oklahoma but grew up in California, where his father, Rance Howard, was also an actor. Howard attended the University of Southern California's School of Cinematic Arts, but left early to focus on his acting and directorial career. Despite his early departure, Howard has often credited his education and family background with giving him the tools to succeed in Hollywood. Known for his humility, professionalism, and work ethic, Ron Howard is respected by peers and fans alike. His deep interest in storytelling has shaped both his acting and directing career. Howard is also passionate about preserving the history of cinema and often collaborates on projects that celebrate the art of filmmaking. Ron Howard has been married to his high school sweetheart, Cheryl Alley, since 1975. They have 4 children, including actress Bryce Dallas Howard. He often speaks about the importance of family and how his relationships have grounded him throughout his career. Ron Howard has won numerous awards, particularly for his work as a director. He won 2 Academy Awards for A Beautiful Mind, Best Director and Best Picture. Additionally, Howard received critical acclaim for films like Frost, Nixon, and The Da Vinci Code. Throughout his career, Howard's versatility and commitment to quality storytelling have earned him lasting recognition, both as an actor and a director. Henry Winkler played Arthur Fonzarelli. Henry Winkler's portrayal of Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli in Happy Days remains one of the most iconic and beloved performances in television history. As the cool, leather jacket-wearing mechanic with a heart of gold, Fonzie became a cultural phenomenon. Winkler masterfully combined the character's tough, rebellious exterior with moments of vulnerability, making Fonzie more than just a stereotype. His impeccable comedic timing, coupled with his ability to bring warmth and depth to the character, helped elevate Happy Days into a television classic. Fonzie's catchphrases like "I" and his signature thumbs up became ingrained in pop culture, while Winkler's chemistry with co-stars, particularly Ron Howard as Richie Cunningham, helped make the show a massive success. Birth date, October 30th, 1945. Current age, Henry Winkler is currently 78 years old and continues to be a beloved figure in Hollywood, both for his acting and his contributions as a director and producer. Beyond his iconic role as Fonzie, Henry Winkler has built an impressive career as a producer, director, and children's author. He has won several awards for his acting and has been celebrated for his contributions to education through his books about a dyslexic child, inspired by his own experiences with dyslexia. Winkler started his acting career on stage before transitioning to television and film. Despite initial typecasting concerns, his portrayal of Fonzie on Happy Days became a breakout role. Originally intended to be a small, supporting character, Fonzie's immense popularity made Winkler a household name and one of the defining faces of 1970s television. Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli became the role that skyrocketed Henry Winkler to fame. Initially introduced as a supporting character, Fonzie's cool demeanor and rebellious charm resonated so deeply with viewers that his role expanded, making him the face of Happy Days. Winkler's ability to portray both Fonzie's toughness and vulnerability won over audiences, and he remained a central figure on the show throughout its 11-season run. Born and raised in New York City, Winkler grew up in a family of German-Jewish immigrants. He struggled with undiagnosed dyslexia throughout his school years, but his love for acting helped him persevere. Winkler attended Emerson College and later earned an MFA from the Yale School of Drama, where he honed his craft before launching his successful career in Hollywood. Henry Winkler has been married to Stacey Weitzman since 1978, and they have 2 children together. Family plays an important role in his life, and he often speaks about the support and love he receives from his wife and children. Despite the pressures of fame, Winkler has managed to maintain a strong, grounded family life. Henry Winkler has received numerous accolades throughout his long career. He won his first Primetime Emmy Award in 2018 for his role in Barry after decades of nominations. In addition, Winkler earned 2 Golden Globe Awards for his portrayal of Fonzie and received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His contributions to both television and literature have solidified his place as a multi-talented figure in entertainment history. Tom Bosley played Howard Cunningham. Tom Bosley's portrayal of Howard Cunningham in Happy Days stands as one of the most endearing performances in television history. As the affable, understanding father figure, Howard, often referred to as Mr. C, embodied the ideal American dad of the 1950s. Bosley brought warmth, humor, and a gentle authority to the role, making Howard not just a father to Richie Cunningham, Ron Howard, but a father figure to viewers as well. His ability to balance comedic moments with heartfelt advice made the character both relatable and timeless. Bosley's natural charm and nuanced performance ensured that Howard Cunningham was a constant source of stability in a show filled with youthful energy. Birth date, October 1st, 1927. Current age, Tom Bosley passed away on October 19th, 2010, at the age of 83. His legacy in television, theatre and film continues to influence actors and audiences alike. Beyond Happy Days, Tom Bosley had a long and distinguished career in both television and theatre. He won a Tony Award for his role as Fiorello LaGuardia in the Broadway musical Fiorello, and continued to work consistently in television, film and theatre throughout his life. Tom Bosley's career began on the stage, where he earned critical acclaim and won a Tony Award for his performance in Fiorello in 1960. His early theatre experience gave him a strong foundation, allowing him to effortlessly transition to television and film, where his warm, fatherly demeanor quickly endeared him to audiences. Howard Cunningham in Happy Days became the role that cemented Bosley's place in television history. As the head of the Cunningham family, Bosley's portrayal of the wise, patient, and often humorous father became a symbol of the traditional American family dynamic. His chemistry with the entire cast, especially Ron Howard and Henry Winkler, elevated the show and made it a staple of 1970s television. Born in Chicago, Tom Bosley grew up in a Jewish family and served in the US Navy during World War II. After the war, he pursued acting and attended DePaul University. His early passion for theatre laid the groundwork for a successful and long-lasting career in both stage and screen. Tom Bosley was married twice and had one daughter. He often spoke of his deep love for his family and how they supported him throughout his career. His second wife, Patricia Carr, appeared alongside him in several productions, and Bosley maintained a close bond with his family until his passing. Throughout his career, Tom Bosley earned numerous accolades for his work in television, theatre, and film. He won a Tony Award in 1960 for Best Featured Actor in a Musical for Fiorello, and his performances in Happy Days and Father Dowling Mysteries earned him critical and audience acclaim. His ability to bring warmth and authenticity to every role he played made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, and his contributions continue to be remembered fondly. Marion Ross played Marion Cunningham. Marion Ross's portrayal of Marion Cunningham in Happy Days remains one of television's most heartwarming performances. As the quintessential 1950s housewife, Ross brought a perfect balance of warmth, wisdom, and humor to the role, becoming a beloved maternal figure to both her on-screen family and the show's audience. Her character, often referred to as Mrs. C, radiated charm and kindness, yet she was never afraid to show her strength and stand up for herself or her loved ones. Ross's ability to infuse Marion with both tenderness and quiet resolve allowed her to transcend the stereotypical housewife role, making Marion Cunningham a standout character on Happy Days. Her chemistry with her co-stars, especially Tom Bosley as Howard Cunningham, created a relatable, loving family dynamic that resonated with viewers for over a decade. Birth date, October 25th, 1928. Current age. At 95 years old, Marion Ross continues to be a revered figure in television history, with a legacy that spans over 6 decades of work in both television and film. In addition to her acting career, Marion Ross is known for her extensive work on stage and her voice acting roles in animated shows like SpongeBob SquarePants. She has also written a memoir detailing her life and career, offering fans an intimate look behind the scenes of her long-standing career. Marion Ross began her career in the 1950s, landing small roles in television shows and films. Her big break came in 1974 when she was cast as Marion Cunningham on Happy Days, a role that would make her a household name. Her warm, loving portrayal of the Cunningham family matriarch became a defining feature of the show's success. As Marion Cunningham, Ross brought an endearing quality to the sitcom, often serving as the emotional heart of the series. While the show was known for its comedic moments and 50s nostalgia, Ross's performance added depth and sincerity, making Marion a character audiences adored. Born in Minnesota, Ross discovered her passion for acting at a young age and pursued her dreams by attending the prestigious MacPhail Center for Music in Minneapolis. She later moved to California, where she studied acting and began her Hollywood career. Marion Ross was married once and has 2 children, both of whom have pursued careers in the entertainment industry. Despite the pressures of Hollywood, Ross has spoken about the importance of balancing family and work throughout her life. Throughout her career, Marion Ross received 2 Primetime Emmy nominations for her work on Happy Days. She also garnered critical acclaim for her guest roles in other popular TV shows. Beyond acting, Ross has been recognized for her contributions to the arts, receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2001. Erin Moran played Joni Cunningham. Erin Moran's portrayal of Joni Cunningham in Happy Days captured the hearts of viewers as she grew from an innocent, spunky little sister into a mature young woman. As the younger sibling of Richie Cunningham, Moran brought a lively, authentic energy to the role, portraying Joni's teenage struggles, wit, and charm. She was both relatable and lovable, with her quick humor and spirited personality making her a standout character on the show. Moran's performance not only provided comic relief, but also added emotional depth, especially as Joni became more independent in later seasons, ultimately leading to her own spin-off, Joni Loves Chachi. Her chemistry with co-star Scott Baio added a romantic dynamic that fans eagerly followed. Birth date, October 18th, 1960. Age at passing, Erin Moran passed away at the age of 56 in 2017, leaving behind a legacy as one of television's beloved child stars. Apart from Happy Days, Erin Moran appeared in a variety of television shows and movies throughout her career. Though Joni Cunningham remained her most iconic role, Moran's contributions to television extended beyond just one character, showcasing her versatility in both comedic and dramatic roles. Moran began her acting career at a young age, appearing in commercials and guest roles on TV shows. Her breakthrough came in 1974 when she was cast as Joni Cunningham in Happy Days, a role that would define much of her career. As Joni, Moran was able to portray a relatable mix of teenage angst, humor, and affection, making her a central figure in the show's success. Playing Joni Cunningham, Moran grew with the role, evolving from Richie's kid sister into a more prominent, dynamic character. Her portrayal of Joni was so popular that it led to the spin-off series Joni Loves Chachi, further exploring Joni's life and romantic relationship. Born in Burbank, California, Erin Moran had a passion for performing from a young age. Her early career in Hollywood was shaped by her family's support, allowing her to transition smoothly from child star to teenage actress on one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. Erin Moran faced several personal struggles later in life, including financial difficulties and health issues. Despite these challenges, her legacy as Joni Cunningham remains strong, and she is remembered fondly by her fans and co-stars. Don Most played Ralph Malph. Don Most's portrayal of Ralph Malph on Happy Days brought a memorable and comedic charm to the series. As the resident class clown, Ralph was known for his wisecracks, quirky sense of humor, and signature phrase, "I still got it." Most infused the character with an energetic lightheartedness, making Ralph a standout amongst the show's iconic ensemble cast. His ability to balance humor with moments of vulnerability created depth to what could have been a one-dimensional character. Ralph's interactions with his friends, particularly Richie Cunningham and Potsy Weber, provided much of the show's comic relief, while also showcasing Most's natural comedic timing. Birth date, August 8, 1953. Current age, Don Most is currently 71 years old and continues to work in both acting and directing, adding to his long-standing career in entertainment. Beyond Happy Days, Don Most has made appearances in a variety of TV shows, showcasing his versatility. In recent years, he's ventured into directing and has performed as a singer, embracing his love for swing and jazz music. Don Most started his career with guest appearances on TV shows before landing his breakthrough role as Ralph Malph on Happy Days in 1974. His portrayal of the fun-loving jokester quickly became a fan favorite, solidifying his place in television history. As Ralph Malph, Most brought a dynamic, comedic energy to Happy Days, turning a supporting character into one of the show's most beloved figures. His playful banter, paired with his occasional vulnerability, gave Ralph a unique charm that endeared him to viewers. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Don Most pursued acting while attending Lehigh University, where he studied engineering before deciding to focus on his passion for entertainment. Don Most has been married to his wife, actress Morgan Hart, since 1982, and they have 2 children together. He has spoken about the importance of family throughout his career and has balanced his work in the entertainment industry with his role as a father and husband. Al Molinaro played Al Del Vecchio. Al Molinaro's portrayal of Al Del Vecchio on Happy Days made him one of television's most endearing characters. As the lovable owner of Arnold's Drive-In, Al became a central figure in the show's dynamic. Molinaro brought a gentle, fatherly presence to the role, characterized by his signature catchphrase, "Yep, yep, 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 yep." His performance perfectly complemented the youthful energy of the rest of the cast, providing a steady, comforting contrast to the more exuberant characters. Al's kindness, sense of humor, and occasional awkwardness made him a fan favorite, especially in his interactions with the show's main characters like Richie Cunningham and Fonz. Molinaro's comedic timing and ability to ground the more outlandish elements of the show made him an integral part of Happy Days during its long run. Birth date, June 24, 1919. Age at passing. Al Molinaro passed away at the age of 96 in 2015, leaving behind a legacy as a beloved character actor who brought warmth and charm to every role he played. Apart from Happy Days, Al Molinaro is well known for his role as Murray the cop on The Odd Couple. His distinct, lovable persona made him a regular presence in television sitcoms throughout the 1970s and 1980s, cementing his place in TV history. Molinaro began his acting career later in life after moving to Los Angeles in the 1950s. His big break came when he was cast as Murray the cop on The Odd Couple, a role that showcased his comedic skills and led to his casting on Happy Days. Playing Al Del Vecchio on Happy Days brought Molinaro widespread recognition and endeared him to a generation of viewers. His role as the affable diner owner made him a central figure on the show for nearly a decade, and his performance is fondly remembered by fans. Born in Kenosha, Wisconsin, Al Molinaro came from humble beginnings and worked in various fields before pursuing acting. His Midwest upbringing gave him a down-to-earth quality that he brought to many of his roles. Al Molinaro was married twice and had one son. He remained close to his roots, frequently visiting his hometown of Kenosha, and was known for his humility and dedication to his family. Linda Goodfriend played Laurie Beth Allen Cunningham. Linda Goodfriend's portrayal of Laurie Beth Allen Cunningham on Happy Days brought warmth and grace to the beloved 1970s sitcom. As the sweet and supportive girlfriend and later wife of Richie Cunningham, Goodfriend gave life to a character who was integral to the show's narrative, particularly in its later seasons. Her portrayal of Laurie Beth balanced youthful optimism with a sense of groundedness, making her a relatable and endearing figure. Goodfriend's chemistry with Ron Howard, Richie, helped solidify the dynamic of the Cunningham family, and her character's transition from girlfriend to wife mirrored the growth of the Happy Days cast over the years. Although a more understated character, Laurie Beth played a vital role in maintaining the emotional core of the series, particularly in her support of Richie's ambitions and her integration into the Cunningham family. Birth date: October 31st, 1953. Current age: Linda Goodfriend is currently 70 years old and has since shifted her focus from acting to working behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. In addition to her work on Happy Days, Goodfriend also appeared in Blansky's Beauties, another Gary Marshall series, before transitioning to her iconic role as Laurie Beth. After leaving acting, Goodfriend shifted to teaching, becoming an acting coach and helping young talent navigate the industry. Goodfriend started her career in the mid-1970s, landing guest spots on popular TV shows. She joined Happy Days in the show's 5th season, where she quickly became a recurring character, winning over fans with her portrayal of Richie Cunningham's loyal and loving partner. Linda Goodfriend's role as Laurie Beth on Happy Days became her breakthrough, where she seamlessly fit into the already established cast. Her character provided emotional depth and a sense of stability for Richie as he pursued his dreams, eventually marrying him in one of the show's most memorable episodes. Born in Florida, Linda Goodfriend initially pursued a career in theater before transitioning to television. She studied acting in New York City, which laid the foundation for her move to Hollywood and eventual casting in Gary Marshall's projects.